Hello YouTube, today I come at you with a review for the Transformers War for Cybertron Starscream. I have played War for Cybertron many years ago. I did play the game that this design comes from, it's just been forever. And I don't even think it's available on current platforms anymore because of licensing rights with Hasbro or something like that. But I picked this guy up today, and I haven't messed with him yet, really. I just got him out of the box, put his weapons in his hands, and that's about it. I haven't messed with his articulation, so I don't know what it's like yet. So let's start off with the box, really quickly. His packaging was this big cardboard box. This is the backdrop he was stuck to, with plastic cables holding him in place. But the box is pretty nice looking, has artwork of Starscream there, 06, whatever that is, Studio Series Starscream Gamer Edition. I guess they call it Gamer Edition because this is a video game specific design for Starscream, which it is. Don't know what that 06 is there. Takara Tomy, Transformer Generations, whatever that is. The box does not have a window, so it's just hollow in there. The side has a D-pad with some more artwork of Starscream. That's a really good render. That's just the render from the game. And then the back is Starscream posed up with his mace and gun, his alt mode, 27 steps for the transformation, and it includes a backdrop. Legal jargon down there, legal jargon, another render, says Studio Series there on the side, Voyager class in multiple languages. I will be showing off the backdrop. Actually, yeah, we can do that now, really quickly, since it's part of the box, more or less. It is very large and very chunky. But he includes this decent-looking backdrop with a base, which is pretty chunky and thick, very thick cardboard. Gamer Edition on the sides there, with some artwork of Cybertron, I guess, here in the background. I don't really know what part of Cybertron this is supposed to be. I haven't played this game in a decade, easily, so it could be my fault for not knowing that. But I picked him up mostly just because I fucking love the War for Cybertron designs. They're all great, especially Prime and Megatron. I really want a good Optimus Prime figure, but I don't know of any. None of the Studio Series have really interested me that much. I've seen them for... I almost picked up a Slag today, the Pterosaur... he's not a Pterosaur, he's a, long neck. I forget the name off the top of my head. Oh boy, I am bad at being a nerd. But, let's just get on to Starscream. He looks pretty good. He's very lightweight, which isn't a bad thing. Like, he has a decent amount of weight to him, but he's not the heaviest figure. He looks really good. As far as I can tell, most of it's not painted, which, again, I'm going to reiterate this. A figure being largely unpainted is a good thing, in my opinion. Just means there's less to mess up. No paint scratching, no ruining the aesthetic, none of that. But he looks great. The transparent window for the cockpit looks nice. His red is very vibrant and close to cherry red. His face looks good, too. Can I move this piece a little bit? Yeah. His face looks nice. He looks like Starscream, which is all you could really ask for. He looks nice. These two pieces on his shoulders came separate in the box. I dropped it. I drop everything. But these two little doohickeys came separate in the box, so taped to the back of the cardboard. But I'm going to leave them on for the transformation when we get to it. So let's take a look at his weapons first. Or more importantly, I guess. He includes a very silly looking rifle, or gun. It's non-painted, non-articulated. It doesn't have a stock. The grip is just that little nub that plugs into his hand. And it looks okay. It's a little bland, but functionally it looks fine. Has a big scope on top. long barrel, no hole in the barrel. Hollow down here, hollow down here. It's pretty much par for the course for Transformers figures, I think. It looks okay, but nothing impressive or interesting. No paint whatsoever, just pure gray plastic with a plug at the back. Wait a minute, I wonder, can I do this? No. And no. Okay. Okay. This also came taped to the back of the box, but it is a grip for the mace, which this looks alright. Actually, no, not even alright. This looks really cool. This is a really neat looking melee weapon. Just a big mace with a bunch of spikes on it. It looks really cool. And of course you can spin it on the grip. That just plugs in with a circle socket. The grip itself, he can hold it here or these two little doohickeys on the side. So he has options with this. So, just showing you real quick. He can hold it there at the bottom of the grip. It's not that heavy, it doesn't weigh his arm down. Or he can hold it from the side. And that looks pretty okay. I don't mind it. So, the weapons, they're good. I prefer the mace over the rifle. But that's just me. Now, getting into Starscream sculpt and paint. He looks really nice. He's very chunky and obese looking, but he looks really cool. Not a ton of kibble. For those of you that don't know, kibble means obvious parts of a transforming figure that are obvious in the alt mode. Say, you could tell his head was there in his jet mode, like that. You could see his hands, his head, in his alternate mode. That's what it means. So I'm going to go over that in a little bit. One interesting thing, when I took him out of the box, his right arm came off, but it just plugged back in. There we go. I don't know if this one does it. His left arm. Yeah, his left arm does not come off. So his right arm is intended to do that. Wait a minute. Is that for what I think it is? Is that for what I think it is? Oh my god, it is. What in the world? Okay. Oh, and that elbow joint is still there. Alright, that's really, really silly. Just pop his arm there. There we go. Visually, he looks fine, is my point. He looks great. Articulation for robot mode. With these things in the way, it's a little hard to move his head, but, you know, he can swivel, he can look up. It's on a ball joint. Can't really look down at all because of, you know, his chest being in the way. He can look up, he can rock just a little bit side to side, so, you know, head's got plenty of movement given the character design. His arms, they can go out pretty much horizontal. They can go a full 360 if the wing wasn't in the way, but they can go all the way around just due to the design. He has a bicep rotation, a really crazy elbow. Doesn't look great, but it's very functional. And his wrists can rotate. He doesn't have any alternate hands, so he just has these two semi-relaxed, splayed open hands. Oh shit, a waist twist. That's actually surprising. Swivels for days. I really did just reference Jobby. His legs can kick out mad far, so, splits perfectly. Does he have a thigh rotate? He does. He does indeed have a thigh rotation. Okay. Anything at the knee? No, but the knee does go back. A single toe bend, but I'm assuming that's more for the transformation. He does have an ankle rock that only goes inward towards the inside of his legs. The foot has no rotation, just that and that toe bend. He has peg holes at the bottom of his feet, interestingly enough. You know what? That's not horrible articulation for a chunky, fat robot mode like this. He looks pretty cool. I love Starscream. I've always loved Starscream. He's always been my favorite Decepticon besides Soundwave and Megatron. The classic 3. I keep bumping my phone. I need to stop that. But nah, articulation's good for what he is. I like it. Oh, the knee's not ratcheted. It just latches onto this little nub here. Okay. But nah, articulation, not bad. The joints are smooth. They're tight but smooth and they work well. No looseness, no floppiness. Yeah, he's just fine. Right out of the box, he's perfectly fine. The back looks pretty cool. I mean, those screw caps are a little ugly, but the back looks fine. I don't mind it. Now, the transformation. Okay, transformation. Is this a flip book? Oh, fuck, it's a roadmap. Okay, we are going to do this. Where is step 1? Uno momento, gamers. Uno momento. 13, 14, 15. Okay, I think I got it. At least for now. I'm gonna have to put these at a bit of a weird angle. So the transformation says to start with his backpack falling down. Okay, so drop the backpack. Drop the centerpiece of it, looks like. I feel like I just killed a man. Flip out the missile pods or whatever these are. Tuck the wings in together. Do they rotate? Oh, they rotate. Okay. Flip it back up, pretty much. Wait a minute. Rotate the wings. If they want to rotate correctly, I'm not positive if I'm doing this right. I feel like I'm breaking something. Oh boy, oh boy. That looks so silly. The instructions are implying that's correct so far. I bumped Samus, sorry. I wish they would print these in color, it would make it so much easier. This is going to be a long video, I can already tell that much. Is that not supposed to bend up further? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't want to break it. Okay. Flip the wings down, is what it says. Push this back into place. And... oh my god, stop. You're messing with me, I swear you are. I lied by mistake. Am I really struggling with a Transformers toy figure right now? Oh, lift Starscream's head. Starscream, buddy, you're giving me some fucking bitch vibes right now. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, mi amigas. Today was supposed to be fun, but I'm just getting confused at Starscream being a weird bitch right now. I take it the head is supposed to go all the way into the chassis or the cockpit, but his noggin ain't wanting to move. Okay, so step 11 or step 12. Step 13 is... Oh! I am stupid. Twist his freakish ghoul head around and pop it into the cockpit as much as it'll go. Oh, this is not fucking easy. Yeah, remember what I said about good joints? They're probably a little too good. Oh, gosh, this is this is going to be 30 minutes, isn't it? There we go, I got it. I got his head. Why don't they just make the instructions a book instead of this crap? Okay, lift the cockpit area up. Got it. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Oh my gosh, the instructions are so frustrating. 18. Lift the arms out, bend them down. Twist his freakish arms up. This is going to be a very long video. Okay, so it looks like there's some attempt to hide the arms inside of the body. That's a good thing. That just means no visible kibble. Is it saying plug the arms into each other? Is that what we got going? It is. Okay. Okay, the arms are stuck together. Spread his legs. Flip these panels out. This one already wants to come out. Okay. What are step 22 and 23 implying? Am I mentally ill? Don't answer that. Is it saying bend the legs all the way up and twist? Oh my god. Oh, Starscream. Oh. Oh, that's what they are implying. Oh, these legs are stinky. I can get it. I can get it. I didn't break that on purpose. Oh, God. Well, that's about the closest I can get the legs to the way they're supposed to be. Starscream, you're supposed to be a jet, not whatever the freakish thing this is. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Flip his little tootsies in. Those are already in. I am sorry, this is a 20-minute video already. Oh boy. Okay, flip these little wing doohickeys out. I'm getting a lot of mileage out of the word doohickeys today. Is that saying twist the entire body? The entire torso? Must be. Frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, no. It is saying to, Oh, the legs are the wrong way around, I believe. So, push this back. Position these a little better so they snap into the piece they're supposed to. And they're not wanting to cooperate by plugging into the legs. That's always a good time. Okay, the left leg here went in. Okay, there we go. Is that it? I reckon that's it. So you can see what I mean by kibble. The arms are out. Jet mode looks a little redonkulous. Wait a minute. What are these? What are these? It doesn't say anything in the instructions here. Oh, that gap is supposed to be there behind the cockpit due to the instructions. Wow. Okay, so you can see what I mean by kibble. You can see the back of his head and his hands and arms here on the jet mode. So this is done. It looks a little silly with that gap. The gap here and the bottom of the arms being exposed is really the big problem. The rest of it's fine, in my opinion. Like, it's a little hollow, but what are you gonna do about it? It's a fun figure so far. The instructions also say to plug his weapons into him. So the gun goes here. And the mace... Oh, that is ridiculous. It's saying the mace is supposed to go on the left or right side of him. You can put it on either side. That's not wanting to cooperate with my existence. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep Starscream in robot mode. This is a fine figure. It's just, kibble. Jobby the Hong, one of my favorite figure YouTubers, taught me about that term. And I love Jobby's videos. Go subscribe to him. He makes good stuff. This is... It's fun. It's a Transformers toy. Of course, it's a little silly in a few ways. It's not that bad, though. I think he was about $35, I believe. Yeah, $35 or so. You know what? 8 out of 10 for robot mode, 6 out of 10 for his jet mode. This gap here on the top, the lack of anything here in this area, and the arms are what bother me. But otherwise, it's fine. So this mode gets a 7 out of 10, or 6 out of 10. Robot mode gets an 8. It's not a bad figure, though. It's pretty cool. You know what? I'm happy with this Starscream figure. Anyways, I'm out, fellas. Peace.